Well, my 700th video is episode 23. Dang it. Hello Cobras and welcome back to Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door. I'm TryclydeTamer. Let's leave Twilight Town and here's our email. Oh my goodness, Mario, would that be an email from Princess Peach? Yes, it would be. Let's read it. My dear Mario, I finally learned what the legendary treasure is. It is the spirit of a demon. The X-Nauts plan to revive this 1,000-year-old monster and use its power to take over the world. They're collecting the crystal stars so they can open the 1,000-year door to find this demon's spirit. But the only thing that can keep it locked away is the crystal stars themselves. You must not let them get the crystal stars. Please, Mario, you must put a stop to the horrible plans. Princess Peach. An ancient demon spirit. Huh. Vivian probably didn't even know. A couple badges I'm going to grab from Charlatan. Double Pain badge, completely useless, doubles damage Mario takes. I don't really know of any use for it. Increase hammer power by 1 with Hammer Man, but lose the ability to jump, so I'll grab these. Into the room of the 1,000-year door, let's slowly inch along and barely look like Mario's even moving his feet, or maybe dash dance while we're at it. Let's jump up into the pedestal. Vivian gets to say her little line thing about all this. Okay, I guess she didn't say anything. We woo. Call the wambulance. I almost consider cutting these things out, but it's a very vital part of the story, even though it does happen all these times, and then it'd just be weird to cut to like where it shows up on the map, and then all this awesome stuff happens, and then whenever like the thing breaks on the door, it always looks like a layer is coming off of the door, slowly getting it more open. And next star seems to be on an island place down south. And it's blue. And then layer off! The location of crystal star has been recorded on your magical map. Fade into nothing. We'd better hurry, don't you think? We should go up to the professor's office. We have to let him know about the princess's email.
Oh yeah.
Yes, we do, Vivian. What? No! That was written in Princess Peach's email? The legendary treasure is actually the spirit of an ancient demon, and those fiends want to use the power of the crystal stars to resurrect it. How bone-chilling. Sadly, it does seem to be consistent with what I've uncovered. What have you found out, Professor? This is rather long, so you'd best listen well. Are all of you ready? And you there, in front of the TV, you listen up too. Maybe I'm missing something? Are you talking to no one? Oh, never you mind. Don't worry about such trivial details. Just listen. The great cataclysm that I read about in that book may well refer to this demon. It says that a monster destroyed a large town that once stood on this very area. It also says that the 7 crystal stars were actually created by this monster, and that this thing used the power of the crystal stars to try to control the world. According to this book, the demon was defeated in the end by 4 heroes, but only the beast's physical form was destroyed. Its spirit could not be eradicated, so the heroes used the crystal stars, which they had stolen from the demon, and they cast the evil beast into the depths of a vast maze and sealed the exit. From this I gathered that the crystal stars cannot distinguish good from evil. So if they're all united, they could either seal the way or resurrect the demon. It seems that who wields the crystal stars determines if they're used for evil or good. I guess we ought to consider not collecting the crystal stars then. It would be awful if we found them all and have them stolen for evil purposes. Does anyone think it might just be better to destroy them once and for all? That was my first thought too, but further research suggests that we can't do that. There's a slight possibility that the 1,000-year door is weakening. It seems the crystal stars hold the power to seal the beast for 1,000 years. So once 1,000 years pass, the power to keep the door sealed shut will fail. And unfortunately, this year may be the 1,000th year. Bad luck, huh? The fact that those goons want the stars now may be coincidence, but maybe not. In other words, we must be ready for the demon's return, even if the X-Nauts fail. Oh, I guess we better find the rest of the crystal stars then, huh? Where do we start? According to the map, it appears to be somewhere on Keelhaul Key. Keelhaul Key? I'm none too familiar with the place, but I've heard countless unsavory rumors. You know, the usual stuff. Vengeful spirits full of hatred, evil curses, things like that. I'm sure the sea salt's down by the harbor no more. You should head there first. Okay, but that will wait until after the side quest. And of course, we're going to be leveling up Vivian. The move she's going to learn is Fiery Jinx, which is basically her Shade Fist that attacks all enemies, so that's awesome. Got an anonymous trouble, and it's actually Miss Mouse, concerning a badge, and she's talking about, Once we beat Hooktail, she checked Hooktail's room for a badge that was supposedly there. And speaking of elusive badges, go back to the Boggly Woods, and there's a badge I missed right there that was invisible. So we gotta go all the way to here and use the Winds of Flurry to grab attack at FXB. And go back to Miss Mouse. That face doesn't mean you found the badge. Yes, it does. Well, certainly the badge I was looking for. Oh my. Kind of post-commentating, so it's kind of hard to keep up with it, even though it is going real time. Have to apologize. I'd find in my handsome hunk of cheese badge finding skill and stuff. I just thought of something. Perhaps I should just travel with you from now on. Because, I find lots of badges that way, don't you think? How about that reward? Let's see. Take this badge that you managed to find, but I expect you to lead me to more. Okay, so we got the badge for ourselves, and we also have an optional party member. Yeah. Miss Mouse joined your party. Miss Mouse abilities, a primer. Press X, Miss Mouse will sniff out items around the area. Doesn't seem to be anything right there, but if you actually are in the area, it's gonna be all shimmery shiny, meaning that there is either treasure chest or star piece, and probably shiny sprites too. She can attack with Love Slap or steal enemies' items with Kiss Thief, so you can steal enemies' badges off of them to get a better chance of actually getting them. Yeah. Stop trouble. And with Miss Mouse in the party, we're going to go to Glitzwell now for the only thing I came here for, that star piece. And from Charlatan, going to grab Mega Rush Badge. When you're at peril, 1 HP, you get super insane power. Level up Miss Mouse to get T's, which can confuse enemies. Power plus P from Dazzle. And then, next trouble, we go to Twilight Town, get the Rowdy Slip from Mayor Door. And then you gotta take it to the Elder in the Great Tree. And then you're going to have to take the next one to Mayor Croup. So it's kind of a process to go through. And there's just a turtley leaf right there. And he's like hacking because he's got a gold and stuff. Yeah, he has a gold, and I'm a lifesaver and get 30 coins, stop the trouble. Maybe we'll join in 20 years. Ha! Age what? Then next we go to Zesty. And her trouble is that she wants the legendary cookbook from Matcha Delish that was in the creepy steeple. So she's gonna be like, want me to cook stuff for you? I'm like, no. Give her the cookbook. It's awesome. And she's so excited that she starts cooking for you and sped up cooking and doodling. So yeah, now with the cookbook we can cook 2 items up. Mushroom and honey syrup. That's gonna make a honey shroom, so yeah. I'm not gonna show all the recipes. Yeah. I didn't show them in Paper Mario 1 anyway. I planned to, but I didn't end up doing it. Just look it up. Other things that I don't do, such as like reading through stories, such as that Super Luigi book right there. There's multiple volumes. You can just find them around the internet or YouTube. Luigi's new partner was Torque, the Buzzy Beetle, so that was interesting. Had a wrench on his head, and Luigi destroyed his rig by 1,000 coin repair. The Skull Captain casts his gaze, the red jewel shines and plays. It's a boom, bassa boom festival. The Stash Brothers, best of friends. 3 times the red stash lands on his end. Blue Stash's belly 4 times is whacked. Now all the fireworks boom and crack. It's a boom, bassa boom festival. And this is the Skull Stone, the lucky charm of my family. I love you, Sparkle. Thank you so fabulous. To give it great big kisses. Monetary wealth gives me freedom, yes, and freedom gives me wealth of spirit. And yet, why is it that a man whose life is unchanged must always lust more? What is missing from my life? This tears in my very insides. I must know. What do I lack? I'd say you're lacking thrills. Thrills, you say, huh? I suppose need some thrills every now and then. There's nothing like the feeling of being alone on a mountain shivering to death. Ah, no, foolish Flavio. Not chills, you silly man. What I need are thrills. Wait, hold the horses. I know. Now that I'm thinking of it, I once heard of the treasure of Cortez, the Pirate King. Oh, that is the answer. Such stuff in romance and thrills and emotion. Everything from the list. Do you not know the tale? The Pirate King's treasure hidden on Keelhaul Key? Oh, well, tales say that the Pirate King Cortez hid his booty in the place. And not a single person returns from going there. It's interesting. But that will not stop Flavio. The treasure is there, yes, and I'm going to find it, for I'm Flavio, trader extraordinaire, millionaire. Yeah, I'm kind of paraphrasing things, because it's kind of going a little too fast for me. I was bringing it in the plane. Yeah. There's nothing of a treasure in this armpit of a town. Don't believe what street urchins spew out. But I do have a treasure map, so hand it over. Show me. You were having a joke of me. This map leads straight to Keelhaul Key. You swine, you mean to steal my treasure out from under me, you awful, awful swine. No, I'm confused. You're looking for crystal stars? Yes, I am looking for crystal stars. But now that I'm thinking, the star-shaped stone was said to be in Cortez's hoard. Perhaps we could sell it for a staggering amount of cash? Yes, that would be. Stop such thoughts, Flavio. What you need is romance, thrills, and emotion. Business at work. Shall go to Keelhaul Key. The crystal star is yours, but the rest of the treasure is mine. How? You must repeat that. Flavio's ears are plugged. You have no ship. Ha ha! You unfortunately foolish man. Do you not know who I am? I will have a ship ready in no time, and it will be massive and glorious. Splendid, splendid, splendid. Let's begin preparations, shall we? I shall volunteer myself as our intrepid leader, and you shall be captain. Danger and adventure pierce my nostrils. We'll go see him. So let's go meet the bloke here. Oh yes, so it is you, ah? Well, sadly, a slight problem seems to have popped up. But feast your eyes on this outrageously fantastic ship. She is a fine vessel now. She is yes as Flavion, the queen of the countless ships of my personal fleet. The raw majesty of her hull, the pomp and circumstance, none can compare to her. Ah, behold the elegant curve of her prow. She cuts to the very soul, don't you agree? But she is not just a beauty, she is a savage beast on the water, tops among sailboats. But above all, I tell you, this proud ship can... Ah yes, did you speak? Yes, 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 of course. The problem that has sprung up. I had completely forgotten about it. The SS Flavion, she bewitches me. Yes, well, here's the issue. We have no navigator. He ran off the dog. The navigator, of course, is the highest-ranked helmsman. They steer ships, you know. Now here's the real problem. The waters around Keelhaul Key are deathly dangerous. We need an absurdly skilled helmsman for our navigator. It is, how you say, a pickle. Oi, Flavio! Heard you talking there, sir. If you don't mind me saying, I might have a solution. Do not tease me, Papatch. You can solve a problem, then spit it out already. Well, sir, I've heard of a famed, no, a legendary sailor living in Rogueport. Yeah, I think he's called Admiral Barbary. A salty old sea dog by all accounts. But he's said to have the helmsman's touch, sir. He can make any ship bow to his will. Thing is, there ain't a soul what's seen him on the seas of late. That's the boom! Problem solved. Let us scout out this Barbary fellow and get him on board. As is customary, my captain will handle all negotiations. That would be you, Mario. That does sound fair to everyone, does it not? No complaints. Aye aye, sir. Aye aye aye. Sounds fair, sir. My burger plan, sure thing. Then it is decided. You must find this Barbary and bring him here. Our fortune sails with you. You look peculiar. Pleased to meet, your acquaintance. Next time on Let's Play Paper Mario Thousand Year Door, we're going to be scouting out Barbary as captain. Until then, do not touch yourself.